Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all well and hope life is treating you kind. So let's come in and say hello to each other and get this party started. All right, I'm going to share that we are on So if you find it, please help me share it out. How's everybody doing? It's Friday, or as we like to say here at Cuppa, it's Friday. So let's come in and find some yays in our lives. Okay, we are on. Good morning. Good morning, Kathy Han. Thank you for sharing, darling. Morning, Andrea Gregg. Good morning, Annie and Grayson. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It has arrived, the end of this week. Wow, it went fast, didn't it? But here we are, and Fridays are a day to celebrate. It's a day to share our yays with each other. What's a yay in your life? It's a yay that we have cuppa this morning. I overslept, so it's okay. We're here, and that's the important thing. And that's the thing about life. You know, we're going to have ups and downs. We're going to have those mornings when things don't seem to be going right, but it all straightens out. And here we are. So let's go into our hearts. Good morning, Leo. Good morning, Deirdre. Good morning, Kelly Bach. Oh, you've got a rainy Friday. I see that. All right. Well, let's have sunshine in our hearts right now. And we do that through the breath. So placing a hand on your heart to bring your attention there. Breathe. Breathe in slowly into your heart. And release it just as slowly, maybe a little bit slower than the in-breath. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to breathe into the heart space. Hold it there for a minute. And then release. Let it go. Let your body start to become very present. So the next breath in, add in love. Add in something that makes you happy, that makes you smile, that brings some joy into your mind, into your heart. And then release that out into the world. And breathe in again. This time, bring somebody into that heart with you. Just give a big heart hug, give a shout out to somebody that you want to wrap your arms around and let them know that you love them, that they matter. And let's say our affirmations together. I am enough. I am worthy. Miracles happen every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am joyful. And I love myself. And that was for Brandy. And yes, Deirdre, I saw her message this morning that she had the tumble. So we lift her in prayer, and thank you for sharing that. Donna, good morning. It's been a minute since I've seen you on Cuppa. I'm so happy that you're here this morning. Thank you for being here. And how are things out in Colorado? And I'm hoping that it's not a bad instance with the wildfires. I'm hoping they're not reaching Colorado. I know y'all have too much of that going on there. Thank you to all of you who shared. Good morning, Jennifer. Yes, I believe we do need that bubble wrap for Brandy, don't we? And Kathy, you had the rain as well, but hoping for sunshine. Oh no, there's still snow. What is the temperature there? If there's still snow on the ground, that's crazy. Don't Mother Nature know that it's supposed to be getting into springtime? Oh, thank you, Deirdre, for giving that heart hug to Brandy. I'm sure she feels it. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. And we just finished day 347 of saying our affirmations together. Thank you, Deirdre, for keeping track of that. All right, we need some yays. We definitely need yays on this Friday. So out with it. What's a yay in your life? What's something that puts a smile on your face? I'm remembering my time with Jennifer and Micah last night and just sitting there talking and enjoying each other. And what a beautiful little gathering, the three of us, as we just, we didn't rush anything. We just sat together and shared some love together. Oh, Linda, I know it's hot here. I was actually able to be in short sleeves pretty much all week. The temperatures were just amazing. Kathy here's we might be expecting more of the cold white stuff on Sunday, just staying hopeful for spring. Me too. I'm very hopeful that it's going to clear up and that when I head out of this area, I'll be leaving in sunshine and going to sunshine in Colorado when I get there. Andrea Gregg, good morning. Oh, your yay is Morning Cuppa. Mine too, Andrea. Mine too. I love Morning Cuppa. And I did oversleep. I did sleep through the alarm and the snooze. So it's okay. It's all good. Any time that we have together in the morning, we make it beautiful, don't we? Kathy, I know. And she's probably not going to be able to come to our retreat. I was hoping she could. So it was really good to catch up with her and to be able to see her while I was here. And Deirdre, your everyday yay is the P family. Yeah, absolutely. We are amazing, aren't we? Aren't we absolutely beautiful? The way we love on each other and come together and just spread that sunshine out into the world. So pretty soon we are going to be celebrating. Today is the 20th, so 1 month from today we'll be celebrating 6 years together. Isn't that crazy that we've been together for 6 years? I was filling out a form last night. And we'll have another interview coming out soon. And I was talking about the way we came together during the pandemic and how we're still together to this day. And it just seems so unreal, so unbelievable that a group of people strangers could make that instant connection to where we wanted to be together every day. And I love it. Oh, Kathy, I hope someday you can meet both of them. And let's please keep Micah in our prayers. He's got some physical things going on, and so I want to just lift him up and remember to share some love with him. What else we got? Yes, I think so, Kathy. And they're going to be taking a trip, hopefully out west. And so that's why they can't make it to the retreat this year. I would love for them to be there. All right, so more yays. Put them out there while I get the story time ready to share with you. And I think it is a really good reminder for us with this story time. A reminder to love, a reminder to share life, love, hope. And if I can get it up here where I can see it. Hi, there's Brandy. Hi, sweetheart. Popping on to say hi, and I love you. Yes, we heard about your little toss out of the chair. So please, please take care of yourself. And we'll be remembering you when it comes to prayer time today and wrapping our arms around you, darling. Okay, so let me get this where I can see it. I think I'm going to have to do like Jim does and have a second monitor so I can see everything. All right, consistency is the language of trust. Trust is built with consistency. That's a message quote from Lincoln Chaffee. There is something sacred about trust. It is not loud. It does not demand attention. It grows quietly in the background of daily life through repeated acts of integrity, honesty, and emotional safety. I have experienced difficulties and disappointments in this lifetime, as most of us have. Moments when words did not match actions, times when promises dissolved into silence. When we are shown that someone is not trustworthy, something within us shifts. A barrier rises around the heart. The brain carefully files away the memory under, quote, protect yourself. This is not weakness, it is wisdom. Our nervous system is designed for survival. When trust is broken, we instinctively guard our emotional well-being. We become more cautious. We analyze more closely. We question more deeply. And sometimes, without realizing it, we build walls so high that love struggles to find its way back in. But here's the truth about building trust in relationships. Trust is not restored through words. It is restored through consistent behavior. Consistency is spiritual maturity in action. It is showing up when it would be easier not to. It is following through when no one is watching. It is choosing honesty over convenience. Over time, these steady actions can soften defenses and reestablish emotional safety. Dear angels, how do we open our hearts again after trust has been broken? Dear ones, trust is not rebuilt in a single grand gesture. It is rebuilt through small, steady acts of alignment. When words and actions harmonize, the heart begins to feel safe again. You are not required to abandon discernment in order to love. Healthy boundaries are not walls, they are doors with awareness. I love this sentence. I'm going to copy it so I can put it up on the screen. I'm going to say it again. Healthy boundaries are not walls, they are doors with awareness. Allow time to reveal truth. Observe patterns rather than promises. Consistency is the language of integrity. When someone shows you who they are repeatedly, believe the pattern, whether it calls you closer or guides you gently away. Most importantly, rebuild trust within yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner guidance. When you honor your own discernment, you no longer fear being deceived. You become grounded in emotional resilience and spiritual confidence. Trust begins within. When we focus only on the pain of betrayal, we may become guarded and disconnected. But when we focus on discernment, growth, and self-trust, we step into empowerment. Healing after betrayal is not about hardening the heart. It's about strengthening the foundation of self-worth. Consistency builds trust. Integrity builds confidence. Discernment builds peace. In a world that often moves quickly and reacts impulsively, choosing steady love is revolutionary. Consistency is kindness. Consistency in communication. Consistency in compassion. These are the building blocks of healthy relationships and emotional healing. Trust is not naive. It is alignment over time. So the angels whisper, trust grows where integrity lives. Let actions speak louder than promises. Protect your heart with wisdom, not fear. When you choose consistency in yourself and in others, you create relationships rooted in truth, emotional safety, and divine alignment. Today, I promise to show up consistently in the world. Consistency. It's hard for some people. And there's an old saying, give somebody enough rope and they will hang themselves, right? Give somebody enough time with you, enough of just interactions, and you'll find out what that person's all about, and they'll find out what you're all about. So it's not how well we speak and how well we can teach or shine. It's, can we do it consistently? Can we keep showing up in that way? And that will tell you a lot about somebody, about their true self. And then we can learn to use our intuition more fully and get the whole experience of just seeing with our spiritual eye and not with our physical eyes. And Kathy says, second monitors are nice. I have them at work. When I host Cuppa, I use my laptop for Restream and my phone to share and read the Angel blog. Yeah, it's hard to read it from that little phone, though, isn't it, Kathy? Unless you have really good eyes. Oh, Kelly, I'm so glad this message has touched you. And I know there's been some disappointments going on there. And, we see people. But all of us make mistakes. So that's why it's good to really observe the situation fully, and not just one thing that happens, but is that the way that person is? So when we are shown the real truth about somebody, then we make choices. Are we still going to interact? Are we going to back away? And trust me, I have backed away. I have distanced myself from people that showed me how they really were, that showed me they weren't to be trusted, and that show me that, they're not the kind of people I want to align my energy with. I don't want that affecting me. So it's best sometimes just to love from a distance. And that's what I do. That's what I choose. And Kathy says, isn't it funny how we can remain consistent in some things, but in others, it's nearly impossible? Yeah, it's life is funny. It is strange that, things don't always work the way we think they're going to work or the way we want them to work, but we learn every day. We have more experiences. And if we are fully aware of ourselves, our emotions, and we're emotionally intelligent, then we can grow, we can learn to be more consistent in all areas of our lives and not just some. Oh, Annie, thank you for asking, honey. Um, I'm doing good. My nose is starting to run, so I'm going to grab a Kleenex here. I'm doing good. I actually went to dinner with Jennifer and Micah last night, and I found some food that was soft food, but it was real food that was tasty. And so that was a delight to be able to do that. And also to be able to eat and not have any stomach upset or digestive problems from it, because that's what's been happening with a lot um, of not eating or eating like consistent good food, because I never know when something that I eat is going to become a nightmare afterward. So, Jennifer, thank you. And Micah, I was able to eat a meal, and I didn't eat a whole lot, but I did eat real food, and it felt good to be able to do that. So, thank you for asking, Annie. I'm feeling really good. I see my physician on Monday, and they've already done blood work. So now we'll see if there's something going on or see what's happening, or if she's going to send me for more testing. Oh, Kathy, I hear you on that. Yes, I would like to get more consistent with that myself. I am becoming more consistent with using the vibrator plate. I've been using it now for over a year and love it. It moves your muscles and simulates that you're doing an activity like walking or jogging or swimming. So I do make sure that I get on that every day and have time with it. It also helps with circulation. So that was my main reason for getting it, was to increase the circulation, and especially in the lower extremities. And it has helped. It's helped tremendously. Deirdre, yeah, I think exercising is one of those things, right? We either embrace it and do it, or we struggle and eventually, in some cases, give up. Yes, it was a total relief, Kathy. And I still have lots of the dental work to go. So there's going to be more times when I won't be able to really chew anything other than just soft food. So now I know some of the things I can have that that don't upset my stomach. It's called a vibrator plate, Deirdre, and I've been talking about it and sharing about it. I've even shared, I think, the link for some of you that wanted to get it. But it is a tool, and you have to use it for it to make a difference. I know some people get it and store it away, but it's something that I use religiously. Even 10 minutes on it makes a difference. And I'll send the link again. I'll send the link to you, Deirdre, if you're interested in getting one. All right. Kuan Yin says, grace within reach. It's okay to feel like a mess right now, to feel that you need help, and to want to resolve whatever has troubled your heart or mind. My grace is within reach. As you ask for my help, I shall lift you onto safety and peace now. Sometimes we have to remember to ask for help, don't we? And that's Kuan Yin's point. Sometimes when we face a disappointment or we get disillusioned by someone or by a circumstance, we have to really take stock in who we can go to to help us process that. If we're facing a challenge, any challenge, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual, know who you can go to. Is it God? Do you turn to prayer? Do you turn to someone who you know will listen and not judge? And it's really a good thing to figure that out before you get into a situation where you're like, I don't know what to do. So know what to do. Know who you can call on. You can call on family, the family that's here. We're all compassionate. We all are willing to listen and to not judge and just hold you in love. Deirdre, I will definitely send you that link. It's made such a difference for me, and I keep it with me everywhere I go, except I didn't take it overseas with me. It was a little bulky for that. I left it with my sister, and then when I got back to her, it was under the bed. So that did a lot of good, didn't it? But anyway, it's out from under the bed now, and it's with me, and I am using it every day and letting it make a big difference in my life, which it does. All right. Kathy says, I bought myself an under-the-desk elliptical that has 3 different levels. You just place your feet on the pedals and push start. That's a good thing to have. I think Linda has one of those as well. But the vibrator plate, it's different because it actually moves your muscles. All you do is put your feet on it, or you can stand on it, which is what I do as well. And it does make a big, big difference. Kelly, there are many people you've had to love from a distance to protect yourself during your cancer treatment. Yes, I understand that. You have to take care of your emotional health. It's a hard time, and anything that interferes with that, gotta go. Got to go. What else we got? Kathy says, I had to get an extension cord so I could place it strategically for the best use. Yeah, that's the thing. I have to be able to place it somewhere where I can sit and put my feet on it, because usually when I do it just for circulation, I like to be on it for about 20 minutes. But if I'm standing on it, usually it's 10 to 15. Okay. Good morning, Dixie Cunningham. Oh, it's so good to see you on Cuppa this morning. Thank you for being here, darling. Don Baker. Hi, Don. Yes, I'm doing great, Don, and wishing that I could see you this month while I'm down here. In fact, we've got a little get-together going on next Wednesday. We're going to get together, Norman and Monica and I, and Ruth is flying in. I really wish that you could be here with us, Don. That would be so amazing. All right, let's see what Yogananda has for us today from the Spiritual Diary of Paramahansa Yogananda. Today is the 20th. Wow. God understands you when everyone else misunderstands you. He is the lover who cherishes you always, no matter what your mistakes. Others give you their affection for a while and then forsake you, but he abandons you never. In countless ways, God is daily seeking your love. He does not punish you if you refuse him, but you punish yourself. You find that all things betray thee who betrayest me. Sometimes we get into that mindset, don't we? That everybody in the world betrays us. Everybody is not who they say they are. But that's just a knee-jerk reaction to something that happened, to an experience. It's not that everybody is like that. Choose wisely when you're choosing who to surround yourself by, and make sure that they're of the same mindset as you, and get in alignment with those who are like-minded, who will hold you up in prayer, who will listen to you when you need that listening ear. Okay, so we've had some really good messages from the angels, from Kuan Yin, and now from Yogananda, and from you. Thank you all for coming in and for sharing on this Friday, sharing what's going on in your lives and how we can help you. So let's just take a moment now to love on each other through prayer. That's what it is. When we're lifting someone else in prayer, it's the compassion that we do, is loving, sending out those loving thoughts for the best and highest outcome, whatever the situation may be. So time to list your prayer requests, put them in the comments, and we lift you up. I've already mentioned Micah. Please keep him and Jennifer in your prayers, and praying for Micah for some physical relief from some long-standing issues that have been going on physically, and praying for a miracle there, for that wound to start to heal up. We lift our Brandy up in prayer and know that she is always surrounded by us. And like Deirdre says, we're going to find some bubble wrap to put her in. I think our prayers need to be the bubble wrap for right now. So praying for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking. That's a biggie right now. And support for all families living with addiction, our troops, especially those who are deployed and away from family, our United States, the United Kingdom, India, for me and my family, and for any traveling P's. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you for that sweet daily prayer that you always put up for us. And before Brandy went off the air, she asked us to please remember those who suffer from dementia and those who are affected by suicide of any kind. And I want to also remember those who are still in the grief process. Perhaps you've had a loss of a family member or friend or anything in your life that was a loss, a change, and lifting you up for that grief process, and know that this is a safe place to come and to express and to love on each other and receive love. Please keep my sister and her daughter in your prayers. I appreciate that. So what else? Anyone else? Kathy, praying for you and your husband. So glad you made it home safe and that you had time away with each other. And just as I say that, Kathy asked for prayers for Bob for various health issues. With high blood sugar, that's nothing to mess around with. So yes, please have him get checked for whatever is going on that's causing that. Okay, well, let's go into our hearts. Let's lift up all prayers that have been spoken, written, and prayers that you're holding in your heart that maybe you haven't shared yet. Let's remember our Kelly Bach going through her treatment, our Hope Wellington Marshall going through dialysis, and I just think of her every day, that sweet one that just exudes so much compassion and love in the world. So let's breathe in together, take a collective breath, and release it. Now breathe in again. And God, we come to you this morning with open arms and open hearts. We love you. And we want to just share our hearts where there is hurt, our loved ones that are going through challenges and struggles, our world, which continues to be in chaos, and just lift us up, God, for peace. Lift our frequencies. Bring miracles to pass here on our earth. Help us to hold each other through the hard times and to hold each other through the good times. God, we pray for our planet. We pray for the changing of the seasons. We pray for the new growth that's getting ready to break through the soil, that we may have beauty in the world, but also the vegetables, the food that provides nourishment for our bodies. God, I lift up anyone going through their struggle right now, whatever challenge is out there. I pray that they know they can turn to you. And I thank you to all of divinity, for Christ, for Divine Mother, for the Holy Spirit that fills each of us each day, reminding us that we are a spark of the divine. I thank you for the Ascended Masters that help us, that guide us from the spirit realm. Thank you to our loved ones in spirit who surround us and show us that they're still with us, even though the human body is gone. God, I pray for the animals of our world, those that are inside and those that are outside in the elements. Let us remember to treat them with the respect they deserve and to show them the love that they show us unconditionally. Thank you, God, for this family. Help us to realize what a golden treasure it is, how this is not the norm, but this is our norm as we gather together. We always remember to be respectful as we show compassion and love to each other in a non-judgmental way. Help us to consistently show up in our world, to shine our light out for others, to gather those who maybe don't know that they can have a gathering place that's safe. We love you. We honor you as the creator, the giver of all life, the giver of all love. And now as we go our way throughout this day, keep us lifted. Help us to stay in touch with our beautiful inner self so that we can shine that light into the outer world. Thank you. We love you. Om Shanti, Om Peace, and Amen. Oh, thank you for being here. Deirdre, I had a meeting with Gracie earlier this week, and yes, let's keep her lifted up as well. She's got lots going on. All right, so we end our time together consistently with words of love and gratitude. Thank you. I love you. It means so much when I see those words come across from you in the comments. I just know that you're sending it from your heart space and it's received in the heart space. So thank you for that. From heart to heart. Oh, and I am meeting with Leo today. Yes, that's going to happen this afternoon. And I can't wait to be with him and to hear that music and just to see his beautiful face and to hug on him and love on him. So I'll give a hug for all of us to our sweet Leo. All right, so thank you. I love yous are still coming in. Hi, Darlene. Thank you for coming in here at the end so we can love on you for a bit. And hopefully you're doing well up in Michigan. And thank you to all those who are sharing some love and light in here. Thank you. I love you. And I can't wait to share what Leo shares with me today of all this new music. He has a new little EP coming out. So we want to definitely wrap our arms around him and lift him up for that journey that he's on creating and blessing the world through music. And let's remember always to lift his family. His mom is home, but she's going to need a long recovery time. So we lift up Leo's mother. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I love you so much. And come back tomorrow and share with us. And stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Aloha and mahalo.